Good morning and welcome you back to Goya Time. It's your host AudiobyDjuan's and I'm back with another week hot take. Now look at this. We got the Toronto Raptors. They had to escape the bubble. Unfortunately, they had the untimely exit. They could not get over the hump in Game 7 with the Boston Celtics. Now let's move forward to the Denver motherfucking Nuggets. Them niggas that look. They will not be denied. That's all I'm saying. They will not be denied. No matter if they down by 15, no matter if they down by 17, no matter if they down by 20, they coming back and they're gonna fight. Win, lose, or draw, they're gonna fight. And that's what the Clippers is not used to, in my opinion. It's easy to buck up on a nigga and he not gonna want to fight back. So you keep pressuring that motherfucker so you can get over on that motherfucker. Well, that's what the Clippers do to teams that are less talented or less aggressive. Granted, the Denver Nuggets are not as aggressive, but they are as talented. So they're putting up that fight. They're not bowing down, and they force a Game 7. Y'all thought they was going to be out there with a gentleman's sweep. That's 5 games for the people who don't know basketball lingo. Now let's go on to the Lakers. You know we had to get them boys up out of there with us a little gentleman's sweep as well. We went and found us some little brooms. I ain't gonna lie, we went and found us some brooms. Let me move so the lighting will be a little bit better for y'all. Let me take a little travel. Yeah, we traveled through this motherfucker, huh? Now, let's go over here. Huh? Now let's go back to my opinion. Look, when it come down to the Lakers, I feel that it's going to be up to our bigs to play a role, but which bigs are we going to play? Are we going to give D. Howard and JaVale McGee minutes after pretty much not even playing them against the Rockets? And how that's going to factor in if we got to go up against Montrezl Harrell and Zubac, or if we got to go up against Millsap and Jokic with unexperienced players. We got AD. Bang, bang, he not really doing that every game, but he can do it, and he showed us that he can do it. How do y'all feel about that? How are you confident enough with him leading the way as our starting center against the Nuggets? We know he's going to start, but is he going to, stand the test of time, bang, bang, with Jokic? Because Jokic, he can step out, so now AD's going to have to guard the perimeter. That's what you want to do, right? Do you got the speed enough? Do you feel me? Because Jokic's not fast at all, but he pops out. So is he going to be able to keep up? And how do we feel about our guards? What are we going to do with Gary Harris? What are we going to do with Jamal Murray, with KCP, and Caruso? You feel me? But here's our intangible, Kyle Kuzma. We have yet to see a real big game from him. If we can get a 25 to 30 point, just one game out of him to spark the bench, that will be an easy series with the Nuggets if we can get him going. But at the same time, if Michael Porter Jr. gets going, that's cancel each other's out. And you know what they can't cancel out? LeBron James. So we got to get him going. And I feel that LeBron James just going to have to attack the paint. You know, he's bad at free throws, but I feel that he can make these free throws if he try hard enough. So just keep attacking the paint. We're going to get these boys in foul trouble if we're playing the Nuggets, and we're going to get them boys up out of there with a nice gentleman's sweep. Yeah, right. It's going to be a 6-game series if we got to play them, possibly 7. Now, if we move on to the Heat and the Boston Celtics, how do y'all feel about that? Giannis, where'd you go? That's unfortunate, but we all know y'all was out of the series before you got injured anyway. But let's go on to Jimmy Buckets Butler. How do you feel about him having to go up against 2 young wings in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? And also, how do you feel about Marcus Smart and Goran Dragic? You know that shit's gonna be fucking legendary. We got Tyler Hero late game shots. You feel me? So this is gonna be a good week in basketball. This is a little quick wrap up. It's Goya time once again. Get up off your ass and tune in. NFL has started. I'm gonna tap in on just a little few games that I watch. You know, we got the Washington football team beating the Philadelphia Eagles. They started off 17-0. Now I think they gave up 27 consecutive points after that. So we got the Patriots coming out on top. We also got Tampa Bay. They looking kind of bad, but that's just the first fill-out game for Tom Brady, in my opinion. You know, he ain't never been over there. He ain't never played with them guys, and they ain't have no OTA, so that's a fill-out game. Granted, Brady played horrible last year. It's going to be a little bit more of the same this year, but as long as he get them slant passes off, them little quick, them little three-step drops and draw, he'll be straight. But I don't know. It's looking bad for Brady, you know. Shout out to Cam Newton. I seen him. He looked pretty good in his first game. And, yeah, he had to get up off his ass and tune in because it's Goya time and we coming. You already know what it is. This is the week week wrap up. And it's your host, AudiobyDjuan's. Tune in. And P.S. It ain't even a P.S. Y'all thought I'd let these niggas off the hook? How is the two best wing defenders in the NBA giving up 2 consecutive late game wins? Y'all was up. The point spread was up there. Kawhi Leonard, here we come again. It's not taking on the challenge, not taking on the star player, not taking on the scorer. What you trying to guard Jokic for? We got Zubac and we got Montrezl Harrell. Paul George, here we come again, bouncing around. What you trying to guard Gary Harris for? He ain't scoring. He ain't scoring. So y'all tap in, man. Y'all tap in, cause if LeBron did this same type of shit, we will be killing him. So y'all got to tap in, man. Y'all have to tap in. And in my opinion, y'all still haven't tapped in about who you think best suits Giannis Antetokounmpo. Should he leave and go join Damian Lillard, or should Damian Lillard leave and go join him? Should Chris Paul leave and go join him? And that was my one more thing segment. It's Goya time. Get up off your ass. How do you about to mind?